How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Big Six. It's the official channel. I hope everyone is caught up out there with the top six series in the Premier League era. But now we're moving on to world football. And as you can see, there's different ages and backgrounds in the building. You know what the Big Six is about already. So, big dogs indeed. The lists are going to be somewhat different, I think, different eras, different ages. Certain people have seen certain players, others haven't. Certain people have grown up in maybe the new era. So it'll be interesting to see how all of this correlates as we go on. As I did with the last top six striker series, I've got everyone to send in their list and I'm about to go through it. I've tallied up the points and we're going to start with 5th place. It is top 6, but you know what to do, people. I'm going to pin a comment and you're going to leave your 6th place choice in the comment section below. I'm going to tally it up. I'm going to publish it on the socials. But 6th place is up to you guys at home. And let's move. In 5th place, straight in, we have Van der Sar with 6 points.
All time.
Yeah,
He's at 6th place or 5th place?
5th place.
5th place.
Edwin.
Top 5 goalkeepers of all time.
Yep.
Van der Sar's in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think for me, that's a respectable.
It's got to be who we've seen, innit? We ain't going back to Lev Yashin and all that.
Yashin and all them players, you know what I mean? I think Van der Sar's credible in there.
Yeah,
Played to the
100%.
highest level until he's 40. Leader at the back. Like I said, phenomenal keeper, leadership qualities. I think he was instrumental to us winning titles after titles. Champions League moment. I'm sure Chelsea fan over there will remember. Nicolas Anelka at the biggest moment at all. If you look at penalties, clutch moments, he was the guy. I think for me, he's an honourable. I think a lot of people look at him because he thinks he went Ajax, then he went to Fulham, and you thought, oh, Fulham. And then when he came to Man United at 35, I was thinking, oh, that's a bit of a straight signing. Boom, elevated. And year after year, got better. You know how normally keepers, they kind of like dwell towards the end and that. This guy got better. And then at 41, it was like, you know what? I've done everything I needed to do. And
Did you watch him at Fulham?
Yeah, I did. And I thought, you know what? To be fair, I was like, this is a big move. And I thought, you know what? It's like Ferguson has he got, because we got a couple of keepers wrong. And we thought, Barthez, I was like, And I thought, you know what? Van der Sar's coming in now. And then boom.
Massimo Taibi.
It sounds like there's going to be a lot of Premier League goalkeepers in this list because...
Well, that shows you how strong the league was. But I think Van der Sar deserves to be in there. I want to know why he shouldn't deserve to be in there. It's easier to say why he should be there. Because does anyone has a reason why he shouldn't be in there?
Nah, top quality keeper, man.
I put him there.
I think he's a top goalkeeper, but I just feel like there's someone's going to get rubbed out.
Like who?
Outside of the Premier League. It sounds like it, because there's 2 goalkeepers in the Premier League that are better than Van der Sar.
Fair.
So it sounds like some other league's going to get rubbed out, but...
We'll see as we go through. But with Van der Sar, I can't lie to
Because
you.
it's all time, it's not Premier League.
After Schmeichel, I thought to myself, you know what, it'll be tough for United to find another top keeper. And as Steve alluded to, they went through a few. It didn't really go the way they planned. But then when Van der Sar came in after that Fulham move, and it was a big risk because at Fulham he was good, but that step up into a team like United at that time.
He rose, his leadership. Rio Ferdinand and Vidic always talk about the keeper behind him. And they said he was instrumental to them.
Where did Fulham get him from?
Ajax.
Ajax.
Straight from Ajax. Did he not go Italy first?
It might have gone somewhere before that, but like I said, he's Fulham.
I'm sure he played in Italy.
Did he? I'm not sure.
Juventus or somewhere.
But I think we're underestimating how
Toby, have a
strong
look.
of a keeper he was.
I wasn't Buffon at
Really
Juventus.
bad at
Uni
bad
man?
season.
I can't remember, man. My mind's
I'm
gone blank.
sure he played somewhere
I'm pretty sure
in Italy.
He 100%.
He didn't come direct from Ajax to Fulham.
100% he did.
He did. He played in Italy. I'm sure he did.
I'm checking now.
Are you checking, yeah?
Yeah, 100% he didn't come from Ajax.
But he was
from Ajax to Juve, then from
Juve. I remember him at
gonna say
Juve.
Inter
Did he win?
Juve.
Did he win anything in Europe with Juve?
Ajax or Champions League, innit?
Is that it?
Yeah, look, I'm surprised. Van der Sar was an excellent goalkeeper. I'm a little bit with Matisse out. I mean, I didn't vote him, obviously, naturally, and I think Matisse didn't as well because of our reaction.
There is a couple names missing from the list. Obviously, I've got the list in front of me.
Do you think he's just a standard keeper?
No, it's not
standard. No,
This is all time. Like, you know what all time means?
The best way we're going to get to the end, and we're probably going to come back to Van der Sar, aren't we?
Yeah.
He's made the list, but let's see the rest of the list.
He's a calm keeper.
Yeah, let's see the rest of the list, and then we'll go
fair
back
enough.
to and see if Van der Sar is in it on merit or he's blagged his way
Well,
in.
he's blagged his way in. 'Cause, like, obviously,
I think, you know, when you look at Van der Sar, you're looking at flaws.
How many points did he get?
I can't see any flaws in Van der Sar.
So what is it, a point each?
So obviously it's a point if you put him fifth.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
5
yeah,
points
yeah.
if you put him
So he's
first
put him
and
top.
everywhere in between.
No, I actually haven't. And I think for me, I just look at Van der Sar. I used to think like, what flaws did he have in his game? That's why I look at Van der Sar.
Interesting.
Mad. All right.
Alright, we keep it moving. Not much to say on Van der Sar. Alright, in fourth place we have a tie.
Okay.
Two players on 10 points, so they're both joint fourth.
Yeah.
Or joint third.
Joint fourth. We'll call it joint fourth and
fourth.
still have 3 more. Czech and Casillas on 10 points.
Wait, what?
You're
Casillas is fourth.
Yep.
See, I told you someone was gonna get robbed out. Do you see?
Huh?
So you want Casillas?
I want him higher.
Where do you think Czech should go?
5, man.
See,
Where do you think Czech should be?
I'm ready to fight you.
Czech should be fourth.
Casillas.
Should Czech?
No.
Wait.
Casillas fourth is a travesty. I'm sorry.
No,
What the
I
hell?
hear you.
Is
but
Czech
why
fourth
are you
not a
ready to
I'm not
travesty?
fight?
rating Casillas that high as he is.
Is Czech fourth not a travesty?
No.
No.
No, it's
No,
not.
I think it should be a bit more higher.
I'm not gonna lie.
that's quite good.
Czech was exactly fourth for me.
Okay. Okay. Well,
I mean, I rate Czech a lot.
I don't think it's a travesty then.
Czech
Because
should
I
be
think
higher.
you're
Czech
forgetting
should be
some. I
higher.
think you're forgetting
I'm-
some names.
disrespecting
Okay,
Czech, man.
okay. So my hot take.
I think you're forgetting some names.
I did fourth and fifth.
Have you just deeped who you're
Oh, so
forgetting?
you messed this up then?
No, I haven't because I didn't put Casillas fourth. I put him
Okay.
higher.
No, my
I
hot
think you're missing some names.
My
then.
world hot take probably, and I've never been a fan of Casillas like that.
I've got top 5 for Casillas.
Like that.
I've got him in.
I mean, look, I'm not going to diss
Won everything, man.
Casillas.
Won everything in the game.
It's not.
And you know what it was? He was a pivotal part as well in that.
I had Casillas second, but
I had Casillas first.
second.
Casillas,
You had him first.
I had him first. Casillas, I think you're. Casillas, when I was growing up as a kid, Casillas
He was
he was by far and away the best goalkeeper in the world for me. Like
Nah.
whenever I watched him play,
not
he
for
was.
me.
Whenever I watched him play, unbeatable.
fine.
First.
Unbeatable.
No.
First, bro. First.
That's wild.
no,
First
no.
wild for me.
Who you putting ahead of him?
Well, we're gonna
We're
get
getting
there.
there.
innit?
But
You'll
for
see.
me, this is why Van der Sar doesn't make it because now you got joint fourth. So we're going to have 6 names. So
Yeah.
for me, the
That's
top
crazy.
5, I had Czech and Casillas in there. Van der Sar slides out. Do you know what I'm saying? Because now
Yeah, kick
it's too many names. There's too many names now. You got 6 names.
I think Casillas, for me, look,
Casillas has
we
to
can
be there.
argue.
But I think that's a
all
bit
right.
harsh, Chris.
Who's better, Van der Sar or
What did I
Casillas?
say? I haven't even said anything. You said
No, but I can see where you're going with this.
This is why Van der Sar doesn't make any sense.
I think Casillas was a
Overrated.
cameraman keeper.
Oh, wow. That is ludicrous. That is scandalous.
Steve, what do you think?
No, I like Casillas, but I think there's better keepers than Casillas.
Yep.
I do like him. I respect him for what he's done in the game.
Can't doubt it.
But he's not. I'm not going to name him because they're going to be in this list. But
Yeah.
there's 3 or 4 ahead of Casillas for me.
Do you think the
I'm a
end
bit
of his
older, so
career
I've
has
seen a few.
caused this kind of
That's what I'm trying to say.
opinion?
It's the Mourinho factor, the way he kind of went sour.
Yeah.
I think for me, we're looking at that part.
I don't know, I
If you
just
look at
think-
before that, who was better in that era between 2002
I'm gonna name
to
him.
2000?
We're gonna name
We'll
him.
name him in a minute.
Didn't he make
But
his Real Madrid debut in like 97 or 98?
yeah,
he
he
was
was a young boy.
Casillas
listen, he's
was-
had a fantastic career.
No,
He has.
unstoppable keeper.
But-
I don't think there was a period up until, for me, it was up until maybe 2014, 2015 is when I said to myself, okay,
when Neuer came into the pack,
when I said to myself, okay, wow, like, yeah, you
Are they
made-
forgetting? Are they forgetting somebody? Or is it just me?
there's a lot of
We'll find out.
You'll
There's
see.
there's a name I put
You'll
there.
see.
There's a name I put there.
Did they?
We're gonna see.
There's other
innit? We're
keepers
gonna
I don't
find
know.
out.
We'll see.
I mean,
I
Casillas.
want to do
look,
Grizzlies.
But also we have to speak about Czech.
I don't understand what's going on.
You mentioned Czech.
Yeah, Czech is
For me,
joined with
Czech, bro.
Casillas.
Let me tell you something. In the Premier League era,
Thank you.
let me tell you something. Czech was different
Bro, why,
class.
where's the disrespect on
No,
Czech?
I think he needs
No,
respect.
I put Czech in my
People need
list.
to put some respect on.
Czech was
Most
ridiculous.
clean sheets in the Premier
Yeah,
League.
bro.
Put Czech in my
Most
list.
deep down.
Historic.
This isn't the Premier
Most
League though. This
No,
is
I'm
like
just saying,
boom.
like, you know, in his league he dominated it.
And he's in.
terms
He's
of
in
clean
there.
sheets.
He's joint.
I think fourth is fair for Czech.
He's joint fourth.
I don't know. I
is-
think Czech needs to be. I think one more.
So I'm assuming we have to choose one, or what do we have?
No,
we
no,
do?
we leave it.
No,
It's
it's
a
a
joint.
joint. It's a joint.
No, we leave
joint
it.
fourth.
Yeah,
You know, the
joint.
crazy thing is they got different qualities.
Look,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know,
very
I'm not gonna
different,
sit here and say
Casillas fourth is a
Casillas.
travesty. I'm sorry.
No,
Sorry?
you've put him too high in first, in my opinion.
I
No,
would,
I
move,
haven't
I
put
would
him
move,
first.
I'd move it
You
on,
put him first?
and then I think
All
get them out of the
time?
way, and then we debate them all.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what he said? He said first all time.
No,
No, not first.
Nah,
Wow,
that's
you're wild.
that's
You're mad. You're
Why?
smoking.
Yes,
I think you've
no,
forgotten
no,
someone.
no,
When we get
because
to
an
that, when we
overall
get,
game,
when
I
we
think
get
it's
to them,
better.
I think you're gonna be like, oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I've
saying.
been
dude.
incredibly disrespectful. I think
I think he's already.
we're gonna have an apology to
I
say.
think he's already feeling it, but we'll move on.
But the fact that you said no, but you said he's just
I didn't say he's just.
there's one thing for certain.
But you
Eric
kinda said he's
Torsvet in that 5.
Casillas from that era when I started watching football, 2002,
Casillas for me.
2001.
Casillas for me, great mighty shot stopper. Very athletic, very mobile. I don't think there's certain other keepers that hopefully we're going to get to. I'm sweating now. That had
I told you
that had an aura about them in terms of dominating keepers. I prefer my keeper to be scary and dominating.
Why?
Casillas was
Foolish boy.
Casillas was
But he was there when you needed
agile.
him.
You know what you've done.
Agile.
You know what it is?
No,
Yeah?
you've done.
I feel like the idea.
acrobatic saves.
Yeah.
No, but I get the idea, but different keepers have different
exactly
attributes. A keeper doesn't have to be domineering. A keeper is there. But what's the whole point of a keeper?
Yo, how many conversations we having here?
What's the idea of a keeper? The
Bro,
ball to
bro,
go in the box. And he was
He's come to
unbelievable
the
at that.
realization.
I know
He
he
knows
has.
what he's done.
I've clocked what I've done.
He's got.
Well,
Yeah, no.
let's see it. Game's the game.
No, let's get to it. Let's
So
get to it.
fifth, Van der Sar, 6 points. In joint fourth is Cech and Casillas, both on 10 points each. And in third, Peter Schmeichel.
Yep. I
Peter
think
Schmeichel.
again. It's a bit.
I think this is my
No,
list.
I'm just.
This is my list.
I'm trying to see if
I had
if that's
Schmeichel in
the right.
third.
Well, I put him as I believe I put him as number one in the top 6 Premier League goalkeepers.
I did as well.
Yeah.
I put him as number one in this as well.
I didn't put.
Yeah.
I put check.
I put check one then because
I
Yeah,
put him a
there
bit.
was a debate.
I put him a bit higher.
I
If
put
I'm being honest with you,
Schmeichel
but that sounds about right.
I just,
I'm glad Schmeichel's in there.
I said it before. He's the best
Monster.
goalie I've ever seen.
Monster.
He is. I remember watching Man United and thinking, yeah, they're getting beat here, and he just single-handedly kept him in it on his own.
That
He was a
Milan game.
different goalkeeper. I've never seen anyone like it at the time. He was a monster. One-on-ones, long-range shots, coming out of his area. He could throw it further than anyone ever seen. He could kick it further than anyone could see. Goalkeepers have changed a lot over the years. There's certain keepers we're probably going to mention who have set the bar in different areas. But as an out-and-out goalkeeper, monster, leader, last line of defence, you as a striker, you can imagine breaking through that one-on-one. And he's the last one you want to see.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Because he
You're
had
scared of him,
that,
not the other way around.
presence.
Yeah.
He invented that presence where you
He
spread
took the
yourself.
whole goal, man.
Yeah,
He took the whole goal.
And the amount of times it bounced off him and things like that.
Yeah.
So for me, in my opinion, he's the best.
You'd
I've
probably
ever
say he's
seen.
one more higher. That's what I kind of put. But I think for me, there was a save that he made against Inter Milan. You thought the goal was going in, and then he clawed it out. It was a domineering kind
There was
of.
one against
he was the
Rapid
last-
Vienna.
Oh, when it was a header down.
Yeah,
and
like
then
a bit like
he
Gordon
went-
Banks.
Yeah, basically, yeah, he got it out.
He went the other way and he
And
got
it went
down and
over the
flipped it
bar.
over.
There you
And there
go.
was one against Liverpool at Anfield for Man City
Yeah.
where Steven Gerrard hit one at him and it hit his
Yeah.
elbow, hit the bar, and then it came down and Schmeichel was on the floor and I think Owen was running in to get it and he got up and caught it and I thought,
Champions League final,
wow,
man.
unreal.
These
Off the
three,
bar.
the three names that I've got, I could have spent all night, and I wouldn't have been able to
Moving them.
move in them.
Yeah.
So I just
hear it.
done one of those dip.
Schmeichel's the most imposing keeper I've
Yeah,
ever
yeah.
seen, ever. Like you said, you don't want to be one-on-one with Schmeichel out of all keepers.
Everything that Steve said that's it. That is Schmeichel.
That
so
is
there's
Schmeichel,
nothing to
yeah.
add. You can't add
There's
anything.
no kind of like, but he didn't do this. He was just Schmeichel.
Yeah, there was no playing at the back them times, so no
There
one's
you go.
looking at
And
how
it takes
good
a
he
lot
was
for
with
me
his
as a City fan to give credit to Schmeichel. Obviously,
went the end of
United,
your club, innit?
but he was when I was a kid, he was just
Oh, was
like
that another legend they took?
Yeah,
another legend.
Yeah, but to be honest, he was shit at our place. You know what I mean? We beat United 3-1 and he did cartwheels in front of the United fans. So he's always a legend for us.
I
They
want
hate him now.
nothing.
They hate him, but it is what it is.
Who's next?
But
you want to move on
we'll
to
see.
next? Fifth, Van der Sar, 6 points. Cech and Casillas joint fourth with 10 points. Then you have Schmeichel, 16 points in third. And second place, Buffon, 22
This is my
points.
list. This is my list.
Oh.
I swear to you, I've got Schmeichel.
I had
Buffon.
Buffon second.
yeah, Buffon was.
Listen, Buffon is
I put him a bit-
a legend
But
of the game.
Did you forget Buffon?
No, I had Buffon second, but I rate Casillas higher than Buffon.
No, I don't.
I guess Buffon didn't get
You know
over
with
the line in
Buffon-
the Champions League ever.
That's what I'm going to say to you. You know, Buffon, you looked at him like he was like a traditional keeper, but you kind of like, you almost expected it from Buffon. With this other keepers like Casillas, he made goalkeeping a bit more enjoyable, if that kind of makes sense. With Buffon, you knew what you were getting. This guy was there, traditional keeper, domineering, and that was that.
Buffon.
Do you get it?
Buffon was for me a leader.
Yeah.
He was inspirational to his players,
Inspirational.
teammates. Buffon, longevity-wise,
Yeah.
international, club-wise, just commanding, just
Like a
everything
household
about him.
name,
So
innit?
everything
Like-
you said, that Casillas.
No, I don't think Casillas was commanding. That's a key element for
Okay.
me as a keeper.
It'd be interesting to see what the chat thinks. Casillas, Buffon.
I think the chat is going to be quite Casillas. Yeah, it's
No, but
Casillas was younger,
similar age
brother.
anyway, so you can't say young.
Buffon was better than him.
Similar era.
Yeah,
So-
Buffon-
Buffon
Buffon
for
was
me, the
better.
all-round
You can't say
keeper.
that.
You don't think so?
I just said
Buffon's
it.
not better.
Not for me.
Buffon was
No, it was.
No, but who's
In
more
my
talented
opinion.
for me? Casillas.
No.
At one point, Buffon for me was the best goalkeeper in the world.
Yeah, it was.
Agreed.
So
Do you
I'm a bit
think?
shocked that
Yeah. Do you
think,
that
though?
period
Be
that you're
honest.
mentioning.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So for me,
At
that's
one
why
point-
my eyebrows raised when you went Casillas from 19 whatever it was all the way through, and you went all the way to Neuer. I was like, where? What you? Buffon?
No. I think
Where's
No, I
Buffon?
said no. As the 97 thing, I said Casillas. We're forgetting that he came out the gate playing
World
for,
Cup winner as
for
well.
Real Madrid. He came out the gate playing for
Yeah,
Real
that's
Madrid.
big. Yeah,
And he held he held his
But
position.
Buffon came at
for
Parma,
years.
what, 18?
Can't forget what he done at Parma as well.
Parma.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
forgetting what
gotta
he
give
did.
him that.
What's it, UEFA Cup Winners' Cup?
Yep.
Super Cup?
He came alive for me in my reckoning, in my sort of working out and finding out this keeper was at Parma. And then you keep an eye on keepers because obviously they make a name at a small club like that, relatively small. And then you see the progression.
I think he's got more extraordinary saves than Casillas.
He's a legend.
Yeah, he's
Like
legend.
when you look at Buffon's best saves, I think they're better than Casillas' best saves.
I don't think so, you
don't
know.
think
I
so.
think there was...
I have to agree
think
with
so.
that.
Bro,
No,
I
I don't think
seriously
so.
don't.
You really
man.
don't think so?
No.
don't
I
think
looked
so.
at Casillas
I
in
literally said
big
that, I don't
Champions
think
League
so.
moments. In the Spanish case, where I was, bro, Casillas was just
Mate.
up there. But the
Casillas
thing
was
is,
an alien, you know.
yeah, man.
I think you lot are doing Casillas a bit.
I
of
disservice.
disservice,
I've
you
got-
know?
I've got a different idea. You know,
Casillas was
I
an
think we should
alien.
do. I think we should do these polls on our Twitter account.
No.
No? Okay, no.
Maybe after
FT's
we
dead.
after we
I don't-
release
I don't-
them.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
yeah,
FT's dead,
football
man.
I don't
That's
Twitter
the
is-
platform.
business with.
Yeah,
We don't do that on that
You're the
platform.
FC King, though, now.
No, I'm finished. Retired.
Retired, man.
Retired.
By the way, that 100K, you know what I mean?
I
Selling
tried
it.
to sell my account. I tried to. I tried to secure the bag.
Hey, listen, people. There's any buyers out there? Matisse is selling his Twitter.
Look, I can't accept Casillas above
Buffon.
No.
But again, it comes down to
the other
styles.
three.
then.
But the other
subjective.
three, it could be anything, and we could
But that-
debate.
that's
It's like
like
There's a
Buffon.
name that I
You
put on my
forgot.
list. No, I've not forgotten him. He's not been
I
mentioned.
want to see his list. I don't.
not been mentioned.
he's-
No, but he will be mentioned.
Yeah, but he will be mentioned.
He will be
now.
mentioned.
Okay, cool.
And that's why it's clear.
Because if he's not, then
Then this is over.
we have to pick up the mics and
Yeah, we leave. Yeah.
Cool.
Fox Pod, nice one. You know what I mean? Don't you know
Don't
you-
bet. Don't bet out the studio.
don't be out of the spot.
Yeah,
Trust
edit
me,
that out.
bro. Let me run down the list. Van der Sar, 6 points. Cech and Casillas joint in fourth with 10 points. Then you have Schmeichel in third, 16 points. Buffon in second, 22 points. Everyone knows who's first.
Neuer.
Best
Neuer.
modern day keeper.
Neuer.
Best modern day keeper.
See, I didn't have him first, but I'm not mad at him.
Yeah,
He just changed goalkeeping,
game, man.
didn't he?
Yeah.
And look,
Inspired by him.
look at the goalkeepers that are coming out now.
Sweeper.
Alisson, Edison,
Sweeper
all
keeper.
Yeah,
coming
man.
out with the ball.
And
Yeah.
The goalkeeping Ronaldinho.
And you know what is, yeah. So all the characteristics that you want of, so he had the old school scary, like
Yep.
when you're up against him, unbeatable.
Yeah.
He had the ball playing.
If
Yeah,
Neuer
yeah.
was around in Schmeichel's day, he wouldn't be anywhere because no one manager would trust him. They'd
No,
say,
but-
"You're a clown. You're coming out of the box. You're on the bench." And he'd have no career.
Remember that game against Schalke?
because he evolved it and people trusted him and the way he,
He
played. now,
bridged the
he's
gap from
changed the game now.
Schmeichel to like Edison Alisson.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Because he
Bridge
had the blend.
And if
He had the
Peter
blend.
Schmeichel was around now, he wouldn't be everyone's cup
one
of tea
trusts
because they'd
him. No.
think,
He'd
no,
be
we
in the
can't play out for the
provisionals,
back.
yeah, 50
Who
He's
would he be right now, do you reckon?
And it's mad how football
De Gea,
evolves.
We played him, yeah. We played him.
And I remember with
Listen, man, respect the
with
game.
Neuer,
I'm gonna leave you now.
Schmeichel, man.
56.
with Neuer as well, yeah. Neuer, like you could see that this guy was not a normal goalkeeper from
No.
early.
Yeah.
There was a game Schalke
Schalke.
played.
Man
against-
United.
Yeah.
Not
Man
United,
United,
not
man.
United.
It
They
was.
played, no, obviously United there, but there was a game they played against Porto. It was a knockout game.
Okay.
And this guy was absolutely insane, making ridiculous saves. I could not believe the saves that
He
this guy
gets
was
his own
making.
comp.
And back then, when I saw that, I said, "This guy's he's not going to be at Schalke for long."
Yeah.
And
And then he
you
played
knew what
in the
was
Euro
always
2000.
going to
Yeah.
happen. He plays in German league. A player that good, they're always going to end up at Bayern Munich.
Can I just say
Always.
something?
Exactly.
I think the first time I seen him was United played Schalke, and I was thinking we battered him that game, but this guy made a ton amount of saves. And then Fergie, after the game, was like, "I want to buy this keeper." Where did he end up going? Bayern Munich. It
Bayern
just
Munich.
came in straight away.
Yeah.
But we wanted that keeper to eventually replace Van der Sar. But I think for me, when you look at the modern day keeper, he could do everything. What I was saying
I'm
in
so
one now,
cool as well.
he could do it.
And
so
he
happy.
needs to get his respect for his passing because
Yeah, it's
wow,
like a sweeper. Yeah,
I'm
passes.
just
Sweeper
reading of the
keeper
game.
came,
Yeah.
in my
From
opinion,
him.
through
Bro,
him.
Yeah.
some of the passes he used to play.
I'm very happy
He
that
walked so Alisson
5
could
out
run.
of the 6 have recognised. I'm very disappointed in you. That
What,
you
I didn't have him one.
I'm very disappointed and shocked.
Casillas. Sorry, I just like Casillas, man.
I think.
No,
this-
but
I
do
think
you
it's
not
what it is.
regret now? Do you want to say an apology?
Probably
Whoa.
regret with Schmeichel, to be fair.
No, but I
that's-
get him being
No, you
his
said
personal
Van der Sar.
favourite.
Yeah.
So that's where you've gone astray. son.
But this is our list, right?
son, you're not,
Because listen, son. Like, do you know what it is? Because he said personal favorite, and I get it stylistically if he's your personal favorite. But if in terms of a goalkeeper, you choose one, you choose Manuel Neuer.
Yeah, of course.
Revolutionary, everything that we've said about Schmeichel, but modern day.
Modern day.
So add everything that we said about Schmeichel, but
The
add the modern
bravery.
day.
I saw this guy in central midfield sometimes.
Just coming
No,
out.
he's just chilling, man.
Just
He's vibes
in central midfield.
You can't-
He would be Xabi Alonso for them. I'm like, what are you doing? You need to be in goal.
That's not what I did.
He
Sweep
didn't
a
care.
keeper. Sweep a keeper.
attacking keeper. Imagine being attacking keeper.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, guys?
No.
You can't even do it on Football Manager.
His sweeping abilities were fake as well. Like,
Yeah.
The ball you wouldn't even see it. The ball would be in the air. By
Yeah.
the time the camera pans the ball down, he's already there.
And he's heading it. Oh, bro, it's
Diving
it's
headers.
Yeah, diving headers.
Crazy.
And then that
Nah,
idea.
he was-
He's flicking it over
You're right.
someone
But
and then
you're right.
carrying on.
He's- yeah.
But the thing is, right, his bravery is, I think, still underrated because when keepers make mistakes, it can scar them and mentally put them off
he
for the
never
rest of their
will.
lives and have issues the rest
Look
of
at
their
the World
careers.
Cup, Grizz.
How many keepers have been effed because they made a famous
Karius
error?
Haven't come back yet.
Yeah,
Karius,
and they come back. He made so many,
Karius,
but he was so. When I say so many, he made errors, and then he came back stronger and stronger. Who's that guy? Who's that?
Everyone's trying to draw you out.
But what I'm saying is, like, I could Taibi. We just mentioned Taibi. How about that one?
I
Did he
didn't
come
see
back?
it, do it, so.
So you didn't see
Didn't see this
it.
one.
But this guy, phenomenal. I'm very happy that unanimous and even
And he's won everything, hasn't he?
But I don't think it's a bad
World
list
Cup,
this, you know.
Not the Euros, no.
World Cup, Champions
So
League.
Casillas actually has the best resume of the
I know.
goalkeepers.
Yeah.
And instrumental in every single way.
But
Well, the thing with
Why are you trying
Casillas,
to put that in back in? We've done-
instrumental for
I'm
Real,
saying it.
not so much for Spain, in my opinion. I mean, he was a great goalkeeper, and for Spain, he done his thing as well. But I think the way Spain played football during that era,
Yeah, he wasn't.
there was less pressure on him. It was they hardly had shots on goal.
Yeah.
concentration's still got to be on.
Yeah, definitely. But you know, I'm not upset with Toes' opinion that Casillas is first because he has the best resume. I put Neuer first myself. But yeah, I think Neuer deserves it. Like I said, he bridged the gap from the old to the new, somewhere in between. And he was the perfect goalkeeper, really. When you look across the eras, he could fit into any era. And
His name as well, like, he didn't have his first name wasn't very German. Manuel.
Manuel. Yeah.
Manuel Neuer. No, I'm just saying.
Right, he's saying
No, I'm just
name
saying.
tax, bro. Because Casillas sounds nice.
Iker Casillas.
That's what it is.
He's like Manuel Neuer, meaty.
Hype
So,
tax,
I get
yeah.
it.
But Neuer was fake. He was fake.
All right, let me run down the five quickly. Van der Sar fifth, Czech Casillas joint fourth, Schmeichel in third, Buffon in second, Neuer first. Let's go around quickly and hear maybe a name that hasn't been mentioned that should have been mentioned. I'll start.
Another goal. German.
Probably Oliver Kahn.
Yeah.
Probably Oliver. I'm actually
But
very surprised.
Not in the top 5, but he was like someone I was debating putting.
I'd probably put him above Van der Sar if I had a choice to make.
Again, similar to Buffon. Like, you knew Oliver Kahn, what he was about, and you kind of, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of them. Maybe it's a styles. And
He's just a legend. He's a legendary goalkeeper. Isn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
That's the thing with Kahn.
Legendary
Massive.
goalkeepers,
Again,
they don't
massive
really
fan of
become
Oliver
legendary
Kahn. Yeah,
goalkeeper.
mine was before you lot. So
Pepe Reina.
Neville Southall.
Yeah, I see that in the list.
Lord have mercy. This goalkeeper.
Big Neville.
You look at Neville Southall and you
He's
think,
very
what
big
is
now.
this? Oh, yeah. No, you look at him, what is this? But talking about covering a goal. Like, I don't mean it like in a big way, like in a physically big
It's a
way.
very
but
big Neville.
He was a good goalie, him.
yeah, Neville Southall. And you know what? He had a ping of a left foot as well. You talk about distribution for that era. Neville Southall. And this is a Liverpool fan.
You're a
talking
Scouser,
about,
yeah?
You know what I mean, innit? Liverpool fan talking about a rival and the rivalry was hot then. Proper rivalry. Neville Southall was an unbelievable goalkeeper in terms of talent.
Do you want to tell everyone who you put fifth?
Yeah.
Put Alisson, I bet.
If this show is done in
Put Alisson, didn't he? He put Alisson.
Where
didn't he? I knew
does
it.
Seaman-
Wow.
where does
Alisson
Seaman
into the
fall for
conversation
people?
2
No,
years time.
Seaman.
But
No.
again, why
No,
we
not
have
yet.
this right now?
No problem. You're not going to recognize Alisson.
But Alisson,
You're not going to recognize
crazy,
Alisson.
though.
You're not going to
He's
recognize
crazy.
Alisson.
He's
Everyone's
crazy.
not feeling it now.
No. It's not about not feeling it. now.
Alisson
It's
is
just 'cause-
crazy.
It's because what Alisson's doing right now, these guys did it for a longer stretch, right?
You know, you're talking about if someone goes through, right? And you say,
Yeah.
Alisson, if you see Alisson, you shit.
Yeah,
yourself.
that's and when we
He's
talk about
imposing, I'll give you that.
when we were talking about Neuer,
Unbelievable.
that's the first thing I thought of now because we were speaking about it. Like Alisson now, one-on-ones, you never back the player going through on goal. You back
But
Alisson.
I admit that was a bit of a
But he shouldn't
Bias.
be here.
biased
He
tax.
shouldn't be here, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm happy.
One of
You
us-
had
He
I'm
had the
happy.
cheek to talk down on me for Casillas and he put Alisson in this list.
I know.
Sixth. I had him sixth, not fifth. Sixth.
No, well, yeah,
But
fifth,
the fact that you
sixth.
have it in there.
Yeah, have I admit it very quickly? You didn't.
One of us had Seaman.
Who's that?
Ozzy.
Of course it's you, you little.
I should have put
Is
David
it
De Gea in
me?
there, man.
I'm not gonna lie.
Steve?
I fucked
No
up.
way.
I fucked up.
So like you just tried to
Bro, my head was hot, man.
Fucking Seaman.
My head was hot, bro.
Top 6 all time.
Bro, my head was hot,
Have you
bro.
lost your mind?
I couldn't think of a sixth, bro.
Are you fucking blind? You can't see.
Bro, I sent the list to him. He's like, I need one more. I was like, fuck. So I just gave someone. I thought it was top 5, and then we leave it to the audience.
His head was hot. He's admitted it. It's fine. His head was hot.
Well, to be honest, Seaman was 5th in your list. Casillas was 6th, but we'll
Really?
say, we'll
Oh,
say,
that's
we'll
a
say
fuck
no
up.
more.
That's a fuck up.
We'll say
That's a
no
fuck
more,
up.
man.
We'll say maybe it was the other way around.
fuck up,
Maybe it was the
man.
other way. Who else?
That's a bad
Khan,
day.
not on the list. Seaman, Alisson,
De Gea, you
Neville
reckon?
Southall.
Khan, to be fair.
Oh, come on.
Come on, man. For
De Gea,
fuck's
man.
Yeah, when you look at like
fucking donut thief.
keeper the world.
Donut thief again, man. The donut
2015.
thief.
What's
You try- Every time we do a show, you try to get the
No,
donut thief in
don't
there, mate.
justify it. Just stop. The hair, I love the hair, old the hair, but he's not in this list.
But this is honourable mention.
It's not honorable mention.
Yeah, bro. When you get honourable mention, everybody gets honourable mentions, you know.
Just chill, because that's the point. You said honourable. It's not honourable too. It's shameless.
2015.
It's not honourable. It's shameless, bro.
Are we looking at a
Stop.
better goalkeeper?
No, stop.
Call it a shameless mention. Don't call it honourable.
A shameless mention.
There is.
Honourable mention.
There's a lot of goalkeepers that obviously, we could, but all of them had spells in their career, like De Gea, where
Between 2015 and 18.
You can't put them in that category of all-time greats. Very good goalkeepers. Bartes at one stage was a magnificent
Yeah, he
keeper,
was.
but he had so much flaws in his errors.
Joe
in his
Hart
game.
was a good goalkeeper once.
Jens Lehmann.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to the final.
yeah,
I used to like Pagliuca, the Italian goalkeeper. He played for
yeah.
Inter and that.
Your bad mind.
What happened?
Julius Caesar had his moments.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
What did he say? What did he say?
Bro, what he just did was just pure.
No, sorry,
Pure
man. Sorry.
devilish.
I love
Did
you.
you do
man. I
Louis
love you,
one?
man.
Devilish
If there's
behavior.
any United fans out there that want to come
Devilish
onto the Big Six,
Devilish
the
behavior.
space has just opened up.
Devilish behavior,
What did
man.
he say? Tell me.
Man just tapped into
Aye,
man's heart
listen,
I
and
said
soul for
Lehman,
no
and he
reason.
said until the final.
Yeah.
I knew Toes was like that. Look at you, like, get a room, man. Like,
Oh, man. They might do.
you don't make me
Wonderful. Hold that.
You don't make, I'm surprised you haven't said Lloris, mate.
Aye.
Considering all of these names, then your shout isn't. I'm actually deep in it now. Your shout isn't as crazy.
It's not as
we
mad.
initially
Yeah,
thought.
I don't
Yeah.
like. I
What,
I
Seaman
regret it.
deserve respect.
Very
I
good
regret
keeper.
it,
Yeah.
but it shouldn't
Very
be there.
good
But
keeper.
maybe like ninth or
Yeah,
something. I don't know.
there's Toldo, the Italian keeper.
I remember
Yeah.
him.
Not
Francesco,
again.
yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
exactly. You mentioned Cesar, the Inter Milan one, the Brazil one. Great keeper, but
Oh,
these
yeah,
keepers.
Julio.
Dido.
Dido,
Oh my days.
Oh, we didn't
Dido.
mention
Wow.
Dido, AC Milan.
See, Dida,
Oh my God.
Yeah, but Dida was. I'm going to compare him to
Champions
something
League,
crazy here. Actually, I'm not, because you won't understand it. You're not gonna, and you're just gonna take the piss
Educate
at me.
us.
No, you're just gonna laugh,
Committee,
and
man,
I
come
can't be
on.
bothered.
We need committee
It's late.
lessons.
But Dida was one of the most, what's the word? Intimidating in terms of size was and everything. But he would make some horrendous gaffes, man. He's not consistent enough to be in that
At the biggest
level.
stage, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
produce, man. Finals.
I mean, look. You know what I mean? I'm not.
Julio
gonna-
Cesar.
I'm not
Julio
going to
Cesar.
compare
Dida's
him to
definitely
people.
honourable mention.
Julio
Yeah.
Cesar.
Is Victor Valdez a mention?
No.
Not for me.
I think he gets
See, Victor
overlooked for a little
for
bit,
me.
though.
Not for me.
I think
he
he gets
was-
overlooked, though.
Not for me, but he was really good.
Camera,
He was good,
man.
yeah, he was.
Flash, camera,
No, no,
action.
No. He was actually really good on the ball as well.
He was really good at the ball.
Of
You talk
course, he
about
was good on the
Manuel
ball
Neuer.
with Barcelona.
You're talking about Manuel Neuer, yeah. He was like probably like, I'm not saying he's clear, but similar kind of prototype. Like Manuel Neuer playing out for
No,
the
Are we- have we-
No, it's clear.
have we-
No,
have
it's
we-
clear.
I'm just saying, but
Have we completely-
No. Let's not even put him in the same sentence.
Have
That's
we
not saying.
have we completely slept on Courtois?
Yes.
Yes.
but-
You know what?
Have we completely
No,
slept?
oh,
Do you think?
no,
Are we
I mean,
just-
no.
Similar to your
I don't
idea
think
when
we
you
Not in this conversation.
I don't think we have, but he's
Not in this
Alisson,
conversation.
similar 2
By
years
the time he finished his career, Courtois.
Yeah, Courtois.
Yeah, but then you're going
Outskirts.
to talk about Allison and Edison and that, then,
Yeah,
aren't they?
yeah,
They're all going to be up there.
No,
But
Courtois
why
better
would
than
why,
Edison.
why would you
Edison,
name
so.
Courtois? Is it the
Well,
champion?
ball playing, to be fair.
Yes,
way better.
Courtois had a magnificent career, man.
he's nuts. You remember he was at Atletico Madrid on loan.
Yeah, he was brilliant at Atletico.
At a young age.
But
went to
wasn't that
Chelsea,
his
won the
best
league.
time at Atletico? I think the best version of Courtois was the Atletico
No,
version.
I wouldn't say so. He's
because he
great
came
at
to the
Chelsea.
Premier, came to the
Great at
Premier
Chelsea.
League.
Golden Glove.
he was
I
great
think
actually.
Madrid as well, you know.
came
man.
to the
No, he was
Brems.
solid in the Premier League, but
He had a rough start at Madrid, but he's
I
come
know,
up through
but
it
now-
very, very.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing.
He had
That
one bad
rough
season
start.
and
And
then
a
bang.
reason why they win the Champions League. A reason.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
quality.
A reason.
No,
yeah,
true.
yeah.
You get he.
Well, people, you already know. You
Courtois
don't
fake.
watch the Champions League final.
Courtois fake.
Yeah.
You don't
Steve,
see.
any names we haven't mentioned that
No, Khan was one that stood out for
that's
me
the
as
one
well.
that stood out, yeah.
That's the one that stands out.
Yeah.
And I think we've mentioned everyone else, haven't we?
Yeah, that's the one that
I'm
stands
happy
out. I'm very surprised that one of us three didn't mention Khan, actually, the older lot.
Yeah.
No, he
I'm
was.
surprised.
I was toying with him
I was
for a
toying
while,
with him as well.
But again, similar
Now
to
we're
like
with Van der Sar, I
Buffon, you
think.
know what
Yeah.
they are, you know what they give you.
I'm not having that Van der Sar one. That's just me personally.
No,
And
no,
definitely
no.
not.
I don't know
Neither
why
am I.
we're
Just
disrespecting him.
outside, but not in.
Yeah, I would swap Van der Sar for Schmeichel.
Nah,
personally.
not
Not
for
in.
me. But then again, that's
No,
my
Schmeichel's
bias.
in it. I'd swap him for Khan.
Remember, we got
Van der
joint
Sar was a
four.
top keeper as well. Listen, this is the greatest keepers of all time.
Bro, of all time, mention that.
it's-
Yeah.
Say that again.
And we say of all time. I know there's people out there, like you said, there's goalkeepers from our time that we probably haven't seen. Well, we haven't seen much of. So
Honorable mentions and that.
yeah, this is our top 5 different eras, but we haven't been alive for over 100 years, so we don't class everyone in there. Let's go through the list. Van der Sar 5th, Czech Casillas joint 4th, Schmeichel in 3rd, Buffon 2nd, and Neuer 1st. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, people. And I've pinned the comment for the 6th place. That's up to you guys out there. Make sure you vote under that comment. I'm going to tally up the votes as usual. And I'm going to publish it on the socials. 6th place is up to you. We've got on the top 5 here. Hopefully you're liking the new format. This is the format you wanted to see. It is what it is. We keep it moving. Hit the like button, people. Love for the love as always. And look out for the next one on the list, the centre backs of all time. Peace.